happened after the half? I mean, you guys couldn't have played any better the first half.
I think it's always fool's gold when you when you make so many threes the first half. I think we made 12 threes the first half.
Right.
And one of the things that you always worry about when you shoot the ball so well, particularly behind the arc, is that there's always going to be a period in the game where they just don't fall. And we got the exact same looks, but they just didn't fall. And we talked about it at halftime that we really wanted to, we really wanted to see if we could get the ball to the basket. And I don't think we did a good job executing that, because if you get to the basket, you get a chance to get some higher percentage shots, along with the possibility of getting to the free throw line. And I just didn't think we did a good job tonight executing that plan.
Still a lot of games left. What do you have to do to bounce back from a couple of tough losses in a row?
Well, you just kind of got to be gritty and just kind of keep fighting. Just kind of work hard, work as hard as you possibly can work. Keep digging, and pay particular attention to details, so that we can kind of get where we played good basketball. We played good basketball down in Elizabeth City. We played good basketball tonight. So we're not playing bad. It's just that I think now you kind of got to be a little more detailed and make sure that some of the things that we've seen, or some of the traps that we've kind of fell into, we have to make sure that we don't repeat ourselves with some of those traps. So I'm not discouraged at all by the team and the way we've played. I just think that every team goes through a period during the season where there's a bit of a funk. And we've kind of hit a little bump in the road here, and we just kind of now got to muster up and really test the true character of this group, and work ourselves out of it.
JJ, off the record question, how's your ankle?
It's okay. Just need a little ice. I'll be good in a day or two.
Let's talk about the first half a little bit and what you were seeing that was, it's not very often that you see a greater percentage from three-point than you do from your overall. What were you guys seeing out there that was enabling you to get all the open shots?
Just the defense. The defense was lacking off, so it was open looks, so we just took them, and we was making them, so we went good.
Where do you think we have to go from here?
Just gotta work harder, play smarter, and defend better.
First loss at home, that was kind of an odd thing. Talk about that a little bit. Or was it, it's going to be nice to go through a season undefeated at home, but do you think there was maybe even a little complacency after the first half?
Not at all, man. It's not even anything that we've even talked about. We haven't even talked about trying to go undefeated at home. We've had some very preliminary conversation about just playing well at home, trying to be a good team at home and play well. And I think we've done that for the most part. I think tonight was just one of those games where a lot of shots fell early, and we played with a high level of intensity. And we were able to get to a lot of loose balls and just got a chance to put a lot of points. I put almost 50 points on the board the first half. And I thought the second half, they extended the defense. They extended that zone a little bit, so some of the looks that were there the first half, they kind of took them away, but we still had a chance to, we still got some good looks, but we just didn't make the shots that we made the first half. The adjustment was just to, drive the ball to the basket, and we just weren't able to do that with any effectiveness tonight. But, winning at home is just something that we take a lot of pride into. We don't mind close games because we've played a lot of them, and we typically play very well in close games coming down the back stretch. So it's not an uncomfortable positional place for us. But, tonight, I just think, if we're not even having this conversation if Derrick Washington makes those
Right.
3 free throws at the end of the game. So I just think it's one of these situations where we've hit one of these areas in the season where we just got to show, really stand up and show the character of this bunch, and find a way to work ourselves out of the position that we put ourselves into in terms of just winning, losing 2 games in a row. Again, you look at, what was it, Saturday night, we had the game won, we lose it on a goaltender. So you wouldn't even be 2 games in a row. So it's just one of these funks. It's just one of these funks in the season. But I feel confident. I feel confident this is a group. They're not playing bad basketball. Like I said, I think it's just more about details right now. Just making sure we, really dial in to being very detail oriented, and just keep fighting. Don't make any excuses. We're not making any excuses. I mean, we beat a lot of people, and everybody's susceptible to getting beat. We just want to try not to make it a habit, and to do our absolute best the next opportunity we get to get on the floor to try to be better than we were tonight, the last time that we touched it, the hardwood.
Thanks, Coach. I'm good.
All right. Appreciate you guys too.
See you on